This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Today I am looking at race 7, Cranbourne, Thursday 16 July 2026. Straight into it. Quick summary for race 7 at Cranbourne before I get into the detail. One selection today, and when the model narrows it down to one, that is worth taking seriously. Stella Mofeed is the place selection. That is the model's pick for this race. Clean and simple. Stay with me, though, because I am going to walk through exactly what the model is seeing here and why this one stands out from the field. 18 runners in race 7 at Cranbourne, with the top 3 taking the place dividend. The model's top pick here is not the favorite. That gap between the data and the market is exactly what this model was designed to find. Just one selection today, a place pick, no multi attached this time. Worth remembering, not every race gets a tip from this model, only when there is genuine value, and today there is one worth your attention. Quick context before the picks, since how this works matters for understanding what follows. The model driving these selections is machine learning based, trained on Victorian racing, and it never stops updating. Every race meeting adds to what it knows. That is different from a static system built once and forgotten, and it matters because racing patterns shift over time, season to season, even track condition to track condition. The real differentiator, though, is the target. Most tipping approaches chase the winner. This model chases place finishers instead, horses landing in the top positions, paying a place dividend. Different target, different method entirely. It is processing dozens of variables across the whole field simultaneously: pace, distance, field makeup, historical patterns, how each runner matches today's specific rivals. All at once, in combinations that are well beyond what manual analysis can realistically track. The full methodology is linked in the description if you want to go deeper. Right now, though, race 7 is the focus, and the model has a strong view worth walking through. Let us get into it. On to pick 1 for race 7. The model's top selection here is Stella Mofeed, currently 4th in the market, not the favorite, not the horse drawing the market's attention, just one the model rates well above where it is currently priced. That mismatch is the whole basis for the selection. I want to be upfront about something, since I think it is more useful than pretending otherwise. There is no single clean reason the model has chosen Stella Mofeed. That is genuinely not how the system works. It does not rely on one factor like a strong record at Cranbourne or a preferred distance, the kind of reasoning a standard form guide leans on. The model takes a different path entirely, weighing dozens of variables at the same time. Track conditions, distance, field size, who else is racing today, historical patterns built from thousands of past Victorian races, all considered together, surfacing connections that are simply invisible to manual analysis. That is intentional. A one-sentence explanation would mean the model was unnecessary. What actually counts is this: the market has Stella Mofeed at 4th in the market. The model places it first for race 7. That difference between market price and model confidence is where the value lives, and identifying that gap is the model's entire job. It does not matter whether the market eventually catches up or not. By the time it does, the value has usually already gone. Built specifically around place finishers rather than winners, a top ranking here means this horse fits the historical profile of horses that finish in the places, not necessarily the historical profile of horses that win outright. A different way of approaching the problem altogether. Stella Mofeed for the place, a top 3 finish in a 18-runner field, is what the model is backing for race 7. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. If you are following the full card today, all the race tips are in the playlist. One video per race, all uploaded before race 1. Have a look at the other races and see which of the model's selections are relevant to you. Some punters combine multiple selections into a place multi. Check your wagering provider for how that works. Always make your own informed decision before placing any bet. And this is important, always check for scratchings before you consider placing anything. Horses get scratched on race morning, and it can completely change the picture. The model's place selection for race 7 is Stella Mofeed, Have a look at the playlist for the rest of the card. Subscribe if you have not already. I do this for every Victorian meeting, every race day, and it is completely free to follow along. Race 7 at Cranbourne wraps up there. The model's place selection was Stella Mofeed, simple as that for this one. Every result gets tracked and posted publicly each week, good runs and bad runs both included, nothing hidden. That ongoing record is the fairest way to judge this model for yourself over time. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. Catch you in the next one.